Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Guidance by Apurva. As promised earlier, I'll be providing you guidance for various examinations which I have cracked. Beginning with the very first exam which I'll be guiding you about is MA International Relations as well as MA Area Studies. Both have similar kind of pattern of exam, and both exam will help you to get a seat in Jawaharlal Nehru University School of International Studies. See, these both the exam will be of similar pattern, and after scoring the selections you will be allowed to choose the similar kind of subjects. There will be a very little difference in international relations as well as area studies, so we can talk about this in our later videos. This video I will be recording you to provide a very crisp strategy to clear the exam. As of now, I don't know when are you watching my video. Are you watching my video the day I have uploaded it, or you are watching a video just a month before exam? So you need to be very much strategically planning your schedule, how to deal with this exam and how to crack it effectively, efficiently. So this video will be very much to the point, and if you are very smart enough, or or I can say that, yeah, you are a planner man, so you can plan accordingly based on this video. The coming up videos I will be elaborating these topics. Like, maybe I'll tell you, like, you have to study world history for this exam, but in the coming video I'll give you the micro topics of world history which you need to focus. So this will be the very first video, and the later videos will come according to the time available in our hand, and according to the response I'm getting to this channel. So if you want me to continue, so I also then I will be bit demanding that, yeah, we should build up the audience as well, so that I can feel bit motivated and give you more resources, and if possible then provide you some classes. But this video is a strategy video, so what you should definitely do, we should not skip it, and what kind of paper may come in coming up videos. We will also discuss the paper like 2019, 2020, which are the optional papers. Then in one video we can wind up the subjective papers of previous year, so that at least you can get the idea that yeah, this was a kind of pattern, though it shifted from subjective to objective, but obviously the faculty and the institute is same. There will not be much more gap, but the kind of questions you can get a overview. So let me start. The very first thing you should start with is previous year question papers. See, I have made an entire list, but I think so it will be like left to right, left, it's like it's not properly. Okay, I should not waste my time, huh? Very sorry. So you have to start with previous year paper. After completing the previous year paper, that is in 1 day or 2 day, if possible please make notes, because making note will be your lens by which you will try to catch the very important thing, and you can revise it again and again. This exam will be very vast, having very vast syllabus. So if you are in habit of making notes, even snip notes, or like 1 or 2 page note for every chapter, that will be very much helpful for you to revise it again and again. So start with previous year paper 20 and 2019. Okay, then some papers like 17, 18, that will be but 2020 and 2019 is the most important paper. Then after doing the paper, after making notes out of the paper, you have to do world history. See, world history will be your base, because after reading world history, when you will cover the other topics, you will be able to fit in the topics with the context. So world history will provide you context. Suppose it is World War One, World War Two, or it was like French Revolution period. So whenever you will be reading political thinkers, so you can fit those thinkers in the time. Like French Revolution ke thinkers will come here. Then see, this is my way of explaining. If you can catch it, I think it will be more catchy. Like international relation, how it came between World War One and World War Two. Okay, so international relation came between World War One and World War Two. So this is the context. The world history will be your base. You have to start with world history, and it is the most important thing. Start with it. If you have time in your hand, then provide. Please allot at least 2 weeks. And if you are watching my video in very last month, then at least give 1 week. Then have a habit of having a coffee in which you can write down the timelines. So within between the timelines, you should provide like a bit gap. So whenever you are reading any thinker, or whenever you are reading any event, like there is some treaty, so you should go and write it down under that heading, so that you get a context. So world history is the most important thing. Start with world history. The second thing is political science. Though in the syllabus they will be providing you just a list of subjects like political science, sociology, economics. The very, very, very important thing will be political science. Then it comes to history, world history, and Indian history, Indian freedom struggle, and all. So political science is a very vast topic. I'll try to provide you micro topics of political science in separate videos. So political science, you should begin with the thinkers. Start with the Western thinkers, followed by Indian thinkers. If you are not comfortable in doing Indian thinkers just after Western thinker, then also it's okay. You can do Indian thinkers with Indian freedom struggle also. So Indian freedom struggle plus Indian thinkers. So Indian freedom struggle is the history, and Indian thinkers are fitted in the context. Indian history and Indian thinkers, relate them like this. Or you can do it Western thinker and Indian thinkers. After that, you can try to cover theories and ideologies. This will be a very, very, very important segment, theories and ideologies. After that, you can try to cover international relation theories. International relation, obviously the subject is international relations, so you have to give ample time to international relation theories, and keeping in mind the context, world history, when IR came up, when different kind of schools came up, like English school, when, how, which year, which place. So these things should be very much clear. Then after that, you should jump to concepts like justice, power, multiculturalism, socialism, Fabian socialism, these positivism, Fabian socialism, all these things will be very important. So you can make the I'll give you the list of micro topics also, but how to make the list of micro topics by yourself. Like whenever I'm reading the previous year question papers, I should try to write under which heading it should come. So suppose there is some question regarding some years, I can fit it in like world history segment also. Or there is a concept like J.K. Rawls justice. So it also comes in concept as well as Western thinkers. So some areas will be like overlapping areas, and like some thinkers will come in this path, like some thinkers you will study via lenses of political science, while some thinkers you will study via lenses of sociology. But the main thing you have to focus is what were their works, their major writings, what are they focusing upon, where were they born, and the main years. So you have to fit them in the context, the world history. So I'll say, I'll narrate it again, world history will be most important thing, followed by political science, then previous year paper. After that, you should try to cover international organization and regional organization. In international organization, you will please try to make notes regarding which year they were made, where are their headquarters, what are their main aims, and like For example, then please keep a catch and a eye on current affair also. For example, there is some nomination or like India became member of something, or some Indian got some recognition in these international organizations. So you should, or India became part of any regional organization. So that thing becomes more important for that year, that respective year. So have if possible, I'll provide that in last month, just a month before exam. I'll try to do it, but if I can't take guarantee, but I'll try to do it. I'll not promise it as for now, because I also need to see what kind of feedback and response I get from YouTube and audiences. Though I expect, because I'm providing very good materials, I'll get good. Let's see. So after doing international organization, regional organization, you should also keep notebooks, separate notebooks, where you'll provide you'll make a list. You'll make a list of topics like India specific events in international region, like Indus Waters Treaty, ठीक है, or operations which India headed, or operations which India conducted, or operations which India was a part of. These should be a list, like some like Operation Cactus ho gaya, and Laughing Buddha and all. These are major events which India is specifically sometimes criticized and sometimes even praised for. So you also need to fit it in the context. What context? World history. Very nice. So then within these lists, you should also make a list of books. How? Because we read thinkers. So after reading the thinkers, you can again come back to this copy and make the list of books, make the list of articles, make the list of their keywords or their theories, what they presented. And you can even make a list of separate schools and scholars which comes under it, because when you study international relation theories, these things will become more important. Then a list of revolutions, list of capitals, headquarters. I already told you, while doing international organizations, you should make it. Then please denote some time according to your time frame to world geography also. And while doing world geography, you should try to cover it area wise. For example, like South Asia. South Asia is a concept which, if I ask you which nations comes under South Asia, you'll try to sometimes include Afghanistan, sometimes you'll try to exclude it, sometimes you'll try to include Myanmar, sometimes you'll try to exclude it. Because in international relations, we make areas according to the context. Like sometimes we take which are pre-British colonies or something like that, or like when we come to West Asia. If I say define West Asia, then sometimes it begins from Iran and it goes up to Northern Africa, like Northern Africa, I can say Morocco and all those nations. So how we make it West Asia, because like maybe expand of Islam and all those things, which will be try to cover up, or you try to find it out why these regions are, what is regionalism, what is grouping, what is subgrouping. These are all your work. You need to do it because if you want to be a IR, international relations scholar, you need to know all these things from the very day one you are planning to take it up. Like Central Asia, how you can define it, like bit dry areas, landlocked countries, and which all nations comes under Central Asia. Or we can even say they were like pre-Russian colonies above Afghanistan, because Russia was not able to take it fully, which we will again try to discuss if we had time, and provided we are like interacting with each other regularly. Then after doing world history, world geography, then within your copy you should also make like notes of principles, concepts, deals, treaties, missions, and international organization which who conduct those missions, Nobel prizes, and yeah, with time I'll try to make these things more clear, and in coming up days, provided we have like very good time with each other, I'll also try to discuss question papers, because when this is what I have given you frame, but if I fit in some questions in this frame, that yeah, this there is a question on Indus water treaty, then you will definitely come to know, yeah, there is a question, therefore Apurva is trying to ponder upon these points, that you need to make notes and revise it again and again. World history is very much important, so try to start it in a pattern, as I told you previously: a paper, world history, political science, thinkers, Western and Indian thinker. You can also do it with Indian freedom struggle and Indian history, theories, ideologies, international theories, international schools, concepts like justice, power, multiculturalism, socialism, Fabian socialism, and all. International organization, regional organization like SAARC, Mercosur, who are the member of these, and which year these member nations joined, and specifically those those regional organizations which India is a part of, or India became recently part of, will be very, very, very important. And international organizations, specifically like United Nations and World Trade Organizations, IMF, these will be much more important. And also keep an eye on new appointments. Suppose this year is a year of presidential election in USA, so you should know how president of USA is being selected. So there can also be a question, like previously there came a question on like governor of Canada, like how is he being selected, what kind of policies. So that time these events were in current. So whatever is in current becomes a trend, and whatever is a trend becomes a probability. This is like my same statement from some of my previous videos which I have provided to other channels. So try to keep an eye on events, and keep short notes, and if possible I'll provide you like some list or a very quick revision in the very last month. But join me the day itself you watch my video, and try to bring in more aspirants. And I'll be also providing guidance regarding junior research fellowships in political science, UGC NET political science. Okay, I wish you all the very best. Thank you. Bye bye.